The truth about fluoride, fluoridation is the greatest case of scientific fraud of this century. The history of fluoride. In 1947, the largest producer of toxic fluoride waste, Alcoa, was being threatened by damage lawsuits from workers and communities poisoned by industrial fluoride emissions. Proper disposal of fluoride is expensive, and the campaign to promote fluoride as a benefit for teeth, paid for by Alcoa, helped eliminate the waste at a profit. It went from being a hazardous waste to an active ingredient. Origin. Fluoride is classified as an unapproved drug by the FDA and labeled as a toxic chemical waste product. Fluoride in our water is the hazardous byproducts of aluminum, steel, ceramic, phosphate fertilizer, and other chemical industries. It is the main active ingredient in rat poison, most toothpaste and mouthwash. Evidence. 33 studies report a strong association between exposure to fluoride and reduced EEC. At least 3 human studies report an association between fluoride exposure and impaired visual spatial organization. 4 other studies found an association between prenatal fluoride exposure and fetal brain damage. Research. A multi-million-dollar U.S. National Institutes of Health, NIH, funded study found no relation between tooth decay and amount of fluoride ingested by children. The largest survey ever conducted in the U.S. by the National Institute of Dental Research showed little difference in tooth decay among children in fluoridated and non-fluoridated communities. Lethal dose. According to the Canadian Public Health Association, the acute lethal dose of fluoride for the average person is 2.2 grams. Poison control warrants to call if 0.25 milligrams of fluoride toothpaste is swallowed. A single glass of tap water can contain this much. Damage. According to research, fluoride increases lead absorption, causes dementia, genetic damage and cell death, increases tumor and cancer rates, causes hyperactivity and lethargy, lowers thyroid function, disrupts immune system, causes muscle disorders, bone cancer and bone fractures, increases infertility, causes brain damage, reduces melatonin production, causes arthritis and even death. Symptoms. Symptoms associated with low-grade fluoride poisoning include excessive thirst, headaches, blurred vision, arthritis, gastrointestinal disturbances and excess urination. These will usually disappear if fluoridated water is replaced by distilled or spring water with a low fluoride level. Build-up. Healthy adult kidneys excrete 50 to 60% of fluoride ingested each day. The rest accumulates in the body mostly in calcifying tissues such as the bones and pineal gland. Infants and children excrete less fluoride from their kidneys and take up to 80% of ingested fluoride into their bones. The fluoride concentration in bone steadily increases over a lifetime. Bologna. Even though the ADA and the CDC have issued warnings that parents not use fluoridated tap water to make infant formula, neither of them has openly informed the public. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, considers fluoridation of water one of the greatest achievements in public health in the 20th century. Hitler. Hitler put fluoride in the water so his prisoners wouldn't resist domination. By slowly poisoning and narcotizing a certain area of the brain, they would be quiet and submissive. Any person who drinks artificially fluoridated water for a period of 1 year or more will never again be the same person mentally or physically. Charles E. Perkins, chemist, 2 October 1954. Avoid. Tea drinking alone and in excess can cause low-level fluoride poisoning and arthritis. The concentration of fluoride can become dangerously high in long periods of cooking and boiling water that is fluoridated. Reverse osmosis filters, distilled or bottled water are the only way to avoid fluoride in water. Tips. Some supermarkets offer fill-up water that is treated by osmosis. Drink and cook with it. Serve your pets non-fluoridated water also. Buy organic food and avoid all non-organic processed foods. Grow your own garden. Take iodine, a necessary mineral that helps rid the body of fluoride.